I recommend you rent one a fasten. Hey.
Out of it. Hey y'all. So I ain't got nothing better to do with my time, so I may as well go on down here and shoot the video. So yeah, baskets. It's not exactly a survival skill, more along the lines of a primitive skill. But if you're in a long-term style situation, a basket can come in handy. There's different ways you can make a basket. You can make clay baskets. You can make cord baskets, weave baskets, etc. The one I'll be talking about today, I think, is considered a weave basket. What you're going to need is some sort of a flexible thing, like certain kinds of tree saplings or vines, whether it be a wild grapevine or a honeysuckle vine. And you're going to also need you could also use rope, although I wouldn't use all my rope for this. Then you're just going to need 5 or 7, notice each odd number, okay, 5 or 7 sticks, and thin little sticks, not real thin, not too thick. Let's see, which one of these is a good diameter. There you go. There's something about like this, about pinky thick, a little thinner, is what you're really going to want. And of course you're going to want it to be a little flexible. For this to be dead, it's surprisingly flexible. Back to the side. But anyway, yeah. What you're basically going to do is you're going to create something about like that, and then you're going to lash the sticks right here at the bottom, and then you're just going to weave it up. Okay. All right. Now another thing you can actually do is you can take like a giant stick, like or sapling rather, like this one right here, and split it into little strips, long strips. Okay, and soak those in water for a few days. Okay, and that's going to soak up a whole bunch of water. It's going to get real flexible, and then you can just do a weave like you would see in a store. But anyway, so I'm going to find me a few different sticks. I'm going to go with 5 for today, and find me a nice long vine and get to work. And of course I'll film it for you. Alright. Alright. Alright, y'all. So when you're making it, first I personally what I personally like to do is I like to stick all the sticks in the ground in the width of the basket. I'd like to have it, and you want them as evenly as dispersed as possible, and they'll tend to try and pop out the ground on you. The more evenly dispersed they are, the better. And really just start. The reason you want an odd number of sticks is so that you can get that over and under, over and under, and over and under. And it's not all going to be the exact same, if that makes any sense at all. Because I had tried it with the with an even number, and I just got the exact same pattern all the way around, rather than alternating. So you'll just start, just do the over and under, and then when you run out of vine, stick another one in, just jam it in anywhere, preferably where you left off at, and then just continue. Right now I'm using honeysuckle vine. Just over and under, keep going around. You'll start getting there. And once you get far enough up, you won't have to keep it stuck in the ground anymore. I like to stick it in the ground because it holds its shape better. You don't have to do that, but it works for me. And, you know, sometimes they'll break, but that's okay. And then when you run out of ends, just push it in on the weave, somewhere, and tighten. And then start just the exact same way you did. I mean, you know, some of these vines, they aren't exactly the most durable in the world. But once you put it all together, it's pretty strong. One of my favorite vines to use is the wild grapevine. And when it's green like that, it's really not as durable as it normally would be. The brown honeysuckle vines are much more durable. And really, you ain't even gotta use vines, you can use sticks, because some sticks are flexible enough to work. Alright, now I'm going to turn y'all off, because I'm sure you don't want to watch the whole 30-40 minute process of weaving, and I'll turn you back on when I finish. Alright. Alright, y'all. So, this is the finished product. Actually, it's not quite finished. There's still one thing you have to do after this, but anyway. This isn't the most pretty basket I've ever made. It isn't quite the best one I've ever made either. Thing is, because you use so much vine making these, I mean, you know, there's a lot of vines that grow around here, but I don't want to use them all up. So I kind of picked less than ideal ones, but it worked. And in a survival situation, and you'd be in a long-term situation if you're making a basket, unless you're doing it just out of boredom. But this would suit you just fine for collecting fish or carrying stuff and so on. But one thing I really should mention is that once you're finished, you should take some cordage or something like that and wrap it around these, just right here. Okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to keep this from popping up. Now I've got it pretty tight and it's not trying to pop up, but it'll dry and it'll start warping, and you don't want it to pop up. And you can press it down and make it just a little tighter. Now, if you was using this to collect berries, first off, I'd like to know what bush has that many berries, so I can go get some myself. But second off, you'd want to create a tighter weave so your berries don't fall out. And if you're collecting mushrooms, wild mushrooms, you should use them put them in a basket. Reason for that is because if you put them in a plastic bag or in your backpack, the spores don't get spread out. But anyway, so this is a primitive basket. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment. As always, I will be back.